Hi, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin. Here's another video tutorial for you guys today. Another Vlogtober video. Hope you guys are enjoying these. Today we're going to create a card. We're going to create kind of a fun card. As you can see, I got some foil here, and we're going to be using this triangle stamp set that is in the holiday catalog, or August to December mini catalog is what they're calling it now. And it's got all these little triangle shapes. And in the annual catalog, we have a stamp set that actually goes, that is kind of triangles, and it goes with this stitched triangle dies. But I wanted to use these, and it does coordinate with, you can use it with this as well. And we're also going to be using this Parisian Flourish 3D embossing folder. Now, the reason why I picked this one out to go with this particular set, because it doesn't kind of look like it goes with it, but I've been watching this show called Escape to the Chateau. And it's about this couple that is redoing this chateau in France. France. And I don't know, spoke to me. So that's what we're going to be. That's where I got my inspiration for that from. So, all right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our stamping and get that out of the way. So we're going to take, we're going to take this, two of these tree images, and I'll show you guys what they look like in just a second. So we're going to get this on our blocks. See this one, and I think it's this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and get our other stuff that we need. Go ahead and put it out here so we can put this box up real quick, you know, just to get it out of our way and get our sentiment that we're going to use. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this lovely tree image, and it looks kind of like a sweater to me, guys. It's really, really pretty. And we're going to use real red. Okay, and we're going to just take that and stamp it on some Whisper White cardstock. Okay. Make sure it fits so that I can, oh, that is not going to work. That is too small, I can tell you right now. I thought I had my other piece out there, and I thought, oh, okay, maybe I was going to fit on both of those, but no. So we need one for that one. And then we're going to leave this out because we're going to use that in just a second. Then we're going to get out some garden green. And we're going to use this one with those little swirlies. And we're going to put it on this one. This one will fit. There we go. Okay. Then on this piece of Whisper White is actually cut at 2.5 by 3 3/4. And we're going to take our sentiment. Okay. Just want to make sure this is kind of lined up. Okay, and we're going to take our real red. I think I actually meant to switch those up a little bit, but it'll be okay. And we're going to stamp over here in the corner. And then I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to stamp off just a little bit down to kind of give it a shadow effect. So you just pick it up and you just stamp a little bit down or to the left, to the right, and just create like a little shadow effect. I really like that. Then we're going to take our little Christmas bulbs, however you want to call them. And I didn't put that on there straight, but that's okay. And we're just going to stamp them right underneath our sentiment. Okay. Let's see if I can line this back up. Pretty good. Kind of looks like a shadow a little bit too, but actually it looks fine. Okay, didn't press down hard enough on that one. Okay, and then we're going to take our little, we're done with these colors. Let's go ahead and put this up before I mess up. We're going to get us some crumb cake, and we're going to stamp on here our little tree trunk. So we're going to stamp one, and we're going to stamp two. Now we're just going to trim those with our paper snips. We're not going to be able to run those through the machine. All right, so let's take this. Let me cut this down. I'll save this for another card. And we're going to pull out our dies here. And as you can see, there are three different shapes of triangles. You got this more wider one. And then this is kind of like a medium wide, and then this small wide. I guess that's what we're going to go with. All right, I'm going to pull these up because these are two sizes, are these ones right here. And I'm just going to, that one goes there, and I think it's the next one up that goes on that one. Yep, it is. Okay, and then at the same time, we're going to get this green foil and we're going to run it through a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine in this Parisian folder. So I'm just going to put that like that. Let's see, I want to make sure this is going the right way. Yes, it is. Okay, it's going the right way. I just want to make sure. Okay, so we're going to take this and I'm going to take it all to the machine and I will be right back. Okay, I've cut my trees and I even did a small one in the red foil because I'm thinking I'm going to add it behind these two. And then look at this green. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, you guys, it is such, that's a 3D embossing folder. And oh my gosh, it's so pretty. That looks just so pretty. I know it doesn't look Christmassy, but I'm going to make it look Christmassy. Okay, so next thing I'm going to get out is my paper snips. And I'm going to trim my tree trunks. I'll trim that. Okay, so we have those. Let's get all this mess out of the way right here. All right. So we're going to take our two ones that we stamped and then use the triangle dies. And we're going to get out our adhesive. And I'm just going to put a little dab at the bottom so we can put our tree trunk. Oops, come on. All right. And then I'm going to run, just put it right there. We'll use a dimensional to kind of hold it in place as well. Okay. But I just wanted this to kind of hold it. It to be. Okay. Now we're going to get us some dimensionals and we're going to put on the back here. We'll put one here, one at the top, one in the middle, one there. Now we're going to get out our card base, and this is real red, cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4. I did score it. Sometimes I forget, sometimes I do it. All right, so then we're going to use our Stampin' Seal Plus, and because this is embossed, I'm going to go all the way around so it'll lay down correctly. I like to open my cards up sometimes and lay this out. And this is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. The foil is. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh, darn it. I forgot something. Okay, we're going to be able to stick it. I'm going to take some of this, see, it's double stitch satin ribbon. I do this every time with my ribbons. I don't know why, y'all. I don't know why. I'm just going to trim that off. I'm going to see if I can fit it. If I can't get it in there, I'm not going to worry about it. But I did not mean to lay this down. Oh, it's going to let me pick it up. Yeah, Bubba. Woohoo. Thank you, Lord. Because you know he's looking out for me. Y'all, I just create them. I can always make them. I'm always making mistakes. Okay, I'm going to go up and I'm going to leave more down at the bottom than I'm at the bottom. More at the bottom than at the top, I mean. Okay, now I'm just going to take some and put it over there so it'll stick on the card base. Now, let's take our card base and put it back. Oh, my goodness. I did that the first time. Well, when I made the card, that's probably why I did it. Because when I originally made the card, I didn't have that ribbon, and then I added it to it. So I'm like, it needs something else for me. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, now we're going to take this and we're just going to add some adhesive and add it right about there because I want to still be able to see that foil, that pretty foil. We don't want to cover it up. All right, so I'm going to lay these down, kind of show you how we're going to put these on here. Okay, and this one's going to kind of go right behind here. So let's go ahead and take these off. I thought this would be a pretty Christmas card. I don't know, it just kind of made me think of vintage because of all the foil, you know, how they did it back in the day. The tinsel, you know, the tinsel. Do you guys, who puts tinsel on their trees? Do you guys put tinsel on your trees? I don't put tinsel on my trees. I think they still make it though. All right, I'm going to put this one just a little bit lower. of our word. And I'm going to take this one, and we're actually going to tuck it in between these two trees. Now, I don't use tinsel, but we did back in the day. Let's see if I can get this in here without, well, it probably would have worked without that dimensional. So let's take the dimensional off, and let's just use adhesive. If I can get that off my finger. If you're going to use a dimensional, put it on first. But yeah, it wasn't going to fit there. I thought it would, but it wouldn't. And those dimensionals, I know I don't have any right there. What the heck, dude? Y'all, don't even say it. I'm going to pick this up. Okay, there we go. I'll lay it right there. And then lay this one on top of it. Okay, there we go. Bend it back a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, it's just funny. It's just so funny, Denise. You're just so funny. I'm going to get out some of, oh, there they are right there. So I don't have any red rhinestone or green rhinestone. So I took the Dark Just Jade blender and I just went over some of these rhinestones. And I will tell you to go over it a couple times, let it dry. Just let it dry. Let it even sit there, maybe cure for a little bit, and then come back and add a little bit more color. So this is actually, I went over this like 4 times. Okay. Now I'm going to get out or take our pick tool, and we're going to pick up some of this. Gotta be careful because it's still kind of wet. You may even have to go back over it once you put it on your card. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back over it because it was still wet and I was picking it up with that putty. Just be really careful and just do the top. Okay. There we go. Now, here's the original. And this is, I used Oat Olive and that red foil. But, not Oat Olive, Garden Green and the red foil. But I love this one. I love this green foil. It just really shows off that, I don't know. I just really like it on this one. This is cute too, but I really like this one. This one's my favorite. All right, guys. Remember, all the supplies will be listed down below along with the measurements. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And please leave me a comment and tell me what you liked about this card. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.